Hey everyone, and welcome back. And today we're looking at Toralei's Creeproduction doll from Monster High. This doll keeps going in and out of stock for like the last couple of weeks on Amazon. I think some people might have found them on Walmart's website. I don't know if they actually got this doll. Some of them have been getting these really funky like ceramic figures, which is kind of hilarious because they're like really bad but kind of interesting. So that's where I found mine for $24.99. I know that they have gone up again because of what's going on right now here in the States. And yeah, so let's just get into it. This is my Toralei. She's not complete. I got mine secondhand. I never found her in person. It was like after I started collecting, like after she was out for like a year or so, but I never found her. So mine's secondhand, and here is the Creeproduction, and she is gorgeous. So let's get into it. Firstly, this is an adult channel meant for adult collectors. So let's get into it. Here she is in the box. It's like the Trapper Keeper. Includes doll stand and diary. Toralei, daughter of the werecat. Just one. There's one werecat. Sweet Fangs is her pet. Super cute. There's like her little symbol right there in the corner cut out. Her symbol right there. Funnily enough, I feel like I've never seen this symbol before, but I'm not much of a Toralei person. Here is the full art. Sweet Fangs looks super adorable. Here is Toralei's artwork in the back. What's it say right there? The Crafty Kitty of Chaos. So it says, meet the frighteningly fashionable teenage children of the world's most famous monsters. Oh, that's all it says. Okay. And then it's in French right there. Toralei, age 15, but I'm still on my first of my 9 lives. Pet Sweet Fangs is my pet saber-toothed tiger cub. She's more cuddly than I am. Favorite food, milkshakes and anchovies separately, not mixed together. Disgusting. Her BFFs are Meowlity and Persephone. If anybody has an extra set of Meowlity and Persephone that they're willing to part with and sell, please reach out to me on Instagram or like anywhere, I guess. Here is her barcode. I know that they were saying like the other ones, the other Creepros, that they are going to select stores in person. So look out for that, I guess. So I'm going to unbox her and we'll be right back. Oh, wait. All right. We are back and she is absolutely gorgeous. I am a proponent and supporter of dolls with short hairs, like with short hair and bobs. It should be gelled. Like, it should be gelled. I don't think this looks good. She came like this when I bought her secondhand. I think this looks just silly and puffy. I think this looks so good and just slick back. I think you could like maybe break the gel a little bit to be less stiff, but I would rather just have the hair just straight, and yeah, I think that this looks better than that. So anyways, let's get into it. They have the same jacket with the studded details right there. Let me take her. She comes with a stand and a comb, brush. So here she is. The jacket. I feel like it feels better than mine. I don't know. I mean, I don't really play or touch my Toralei all often, so I feel like I'm finally seeing her details. This is a plastic piece. Here's the bottom, like for her lapel. It's actually quite detailed on the bottom. It's silver with spider webs and swirlies and skeletts. Like, how oddly detailed. That's kind of cool. The studs right here. Please ignore that train. It's lined with this red gross grain ribbon. It is a chopped up dress. It does not have any hemming. It's just like singed. And I hope that doesn't unravel. Well, mine hasn't unraveled, so it should be fine. She's got a gold belt with a silver buckle. She has her original flexible tail. I know people were worried whether or not she would get her flexible tail or get the cat tail that we get from the other cats going forward from like since her release. She's got her red glove with silver painted details on it. This red glove right here, the finger glove, that one's really cute. She's got these tights that have claw marks but are also lined on the inside. That's kind of nice, actually. I like that. Here are her shoes. They're just like these black combat wedges with like studs. And Very cute. She just looks so much more, oops, sorry girl, saturated than her first doll. Sorry, I was saying she just looks so much more saturated than her original doll. And I understand it's been like 10 years since this doll was released, but that's quite a difference, I feel. Her just coloring is so much prettier and more vibrant. Have you guys been like replacing your originals on display? I know some people have been like doing that. I wouldn't. I had like my Creeproductions like with each other. So here they all together. Same tail, same everything. Like even the fabric is similar. Let me make sure that this one has, the little netting on the bottom of these tights as well. Very cute. Here is Sweet Fang from my Creepro and Sweet Fang from the original drop. Pretty identical. This one just has the scarf around her neck. Very cute. This is her bag. It's got the claw mark on it. Where's Toralei's other one? Here it is. So yeah, identical. This one's a little bit more red, I think. Even on camera, it appears to be more red. Let's go back and give G3 Toralei this color scheme, please. I'm not feeling the pink on her at all. And she comes with a diary. So it's not going to be a complete diary because I know that the international diaries aren't complete, right? Like, since they had to fit more pages into it. So I'm just going to open it. We can see it all together. And then it turns into French at the bottom. So, yeah. They should just release like a giant compendium book of all the diaries. I would buy the hell out of that, actually. Yeah, and it doesn't have the bio, which I wish it did. Like, at least in the front, you know? But that's Toralei. This video is kind of short, so I'm going to do Operetta in the same video. Let's move out of the way, girlies. And here is Operetta. I'm not going to lie. I was pretty devastated when we learned that Nephra wasn't part of the re-release of this like batch of Creepros. Like, she's the one that I wanted the most. I'm not a huge fan of Toralei. And I like Operetta, but sparingly, I don't know. So when you realize that the doll that you want the most is not going to be part of it, it's kind of sad. So here is my original Operetta, and here is the Creeproduction. The original Creeproduction. Here it says, Daughter of the Phantom of the Opera. There's her little symbols. This one looks like a PlayStation remote. Here is her artwork, and here's her pet spider. That spider that they gave Draculara in G2 will never not piss me off. And then this international box has more languages on it, which is interesting. Meet, the same spiel. Age 16 in Phantom years. Her pet is Memphis Daddy-O Longlegs. Of course, he's not like any other spider you've seen unless you've seen one rocking a pompadour while playing a stand-up bass. Her favorite food is fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches. Thank you very much. BFS, hold tight, and deuce gorgons. Is this like an Elvis thing, I'm assuming? Here is her barcode. And I'm gonna open her up and we will be right back. And we're back, and here she is. She is really pretty, but I will say I think my original is much better. I like the shade of red of her hair more, and she has more red hair. More hair in general. Like, there's just more of it. You can just tell. This is what I, like, fear whenever we do get dolls that have, like, more intricate hairstyles. Like, it's just smashed and not very well done. Could I fix it? Yes. Do I want to? No. But it's just very unfortunate. But I will survive. So here she is. She's got kind of that thing that she wasn't the Fangbo doll, just her like Fang Club doll had, where she's not as pretty or as fierce as she used to be. She does have a cooler mask, well, the original mask, because near the end, Operetta just was getting the ugliest, most fuck-ass masks. Like, I hate this mask. She got it, like, in every single release. That's why I dreaded when we got Operettas. Her picture day, like, actual, like, release one that's, like, melty looking is phenomenal. And I like when she had, like, the glasses one. Very, very cute. So I love this one because it's, like, it's a hair pick. And it's super adorable. And it's this melty heart that kind of looks like a treble clef. Very cute. I've always loved Operetta's face scar. She's got dice earrings. Operetta's always been such a weird character to me. Like just this rockabilly Phantom of the Opera girl. Very cute. Just overall, I feel like the original one looks better. This one very much looks like we're not going to source a better denim. Like this is much better. This feels like a fabric pretending to be denim, while this feels like a denim. And her shoes are cute. I really want the YRU ones. They are phenomenal. Love these. They've got like a little red music note right there. Well, is that like the treble clef actually? I don't remember. I haven't been in choir in a while. Here's the music note belt with the music notes hanging off the side in chains. I love her little ring because I lost mine a long, long time ago. Like, while rings are cute, they are annoying as well. Here are the Memphises. Identical, very cute. Again, this is a much darker red that mine originally came with, and this is a more like punchy fire hydrant red, which I feel like is kind of for all of the Creeproductions, they're a lot more vibrant. Like the shade of purple of her skin, it might be just because, oh no, mine does have the ring, but on the different hand. But like her purple is much different. And I don't know if that's just from age or if they sourced a different purple, but it's quite different. And I've held her up to other operettas and she's just a lot more purple, like her Fang Boat doll. Fang Club. Here is, this is Toralei's. Where is her bag and her diary? She also came with a stand and a brush as well. Here's her bag. Very cute. I love this bag. I feel like they're making this bag now. You can find it all over TikTok. People are like having a similar giant coffin style bag. That, I mean, this is like a guitar too, but very cute. And it does open. And here is her diary. You can't play my guitars or read my diary, so don't ask. Here is the diary. Let me just try to, so you can see all the pages. So who's her mom, you know? Is it Christine? Because they did hook up in that horrible sequel musical. Yeah, I wish that they came with the bios in the back that had a lot more detail about the characters. But yeah, that's Operetta and Toralei's Creeproduction dolls. Just look at how much prettier the original one is, though. I don't know if you can see it. Just her face looks different to me. Her nose seems a lot more better sculpted. Her chin is like wider. Her head's a little bigger. Can you see that, right? Like, it's not just me, right? This is like a completely different head. I don't know. Okay, well, let me know your thoughts and opinions on these dolls. Did you manage to get them? Again, they're going in and out of stock. I feel like the last batch of Creepos did that for a while too. So they're going in and out of stock. They should be around for maybe like a month, like consistently. I'm hoping that my Scary Sweet birthday dolls come soon so we can do like a Scary Sweet birthday week and do like the ranking, and I'll probably do an updated Monster High G3 collection video after that. So let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!